A teammate pushes back on your idea in a meeting. You've had enough messing around, and you fire off a rebuttal before they finish their sentence. And now, the rest of the room is watching the two of you do verbal jiu-jitsu on one another while the last 20 minutes of the meeting tick away with no resolution in sight. Today we're breaking down the curiosity gap, what it is, why saying 3 simple words can give you an advantage in every disagreement you encounter, and 3 protocols to use the curiosity gap so arguments you find yourself in don't escalate to the land of no resolution is possible. The curiosity gap comes from psychologist George Lowenstein, who described it in 1994 as the space between what you know and what you want to know. When that gap opens, your brain treats it like an itch. You want to close it. That pull towards new information is curiosity. And when you pointed at another person during a disagreement, purposely deciding to be genuinely curious about how they got to their conclusion, something shifts, and you stop defending your position long enough to hear theirs so you can truly understand what gap you need to close for them to see your point. Here's what the research says about this. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Personality titled Curiosity Protects Against Interpersonal Aggression ran 4 separate studies across surveys, daily diaries, and live behavioral experiments. People who scored higher in curiosity showed less aggression even when they were provoked. On days when curiosity was higher, aggression dropped the next day, and the effect was strongest in close relationships, the ones where disagreements cut deepest. Curiosity didn't just make people less aggressive. More importantly, it made them less reactive in the exact moments where most of us just lose it. Here are 3 protocols to use the curiosity gap in your next disagreement. Protocol number 1, lead with, tell me more. Next time someone says something you disagree with in a meeting, at the dinner table, over text, respond with, tell me more. 3 words. You're not agreeing and you're not backing down. You're closing the curiosity gap. And the other person sees someone who wants to understand as being less confrontational before they push back. That one sentence lowers the temperature of the whole conversation and informs you with more information to counter with your position. Protocol number 2, ask how, not why. Why would you think that? Puts people on defense. How did you land there? Invites them to walk you through their thinking. Same curiosity, completely different energy. You get better information, and they don't feel like they're on trial. Protocol number 3, pause your rebuttal for 10 seconds. When you feel the comeback forming, hold it. Count to 10. Use that space to find one thing in what they said that you didn't know or hadn't considered. That 10 seconds is where the curiosity gap lives, and it's the difference between a conversation that goes in circles and one that goes somewhere worth going. So the next disagreement you're in, at home, at work, wherever, try, tell me more, and watch how fast the whole thing changes direction. Your move.